Is the legendary 5Ds Dex worth picking up? So before you laugh at me all the way out of my comment section here, this was a question I was actually asked. I decided to make a video on to answer this question. But please make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. You get 3 Mulcharmies in this deck. By the way, are we really... Is this really a debate at this point in time about Mulcharmy access being important? Because this deck hands you this. If you're planning on picking up 3 of these. So this seems to be the big displacement argument here of somebody goes, hey, we shouldn't have to buy 3 of these. Konami should just wrap it up on a nice bill, give it to us for $30. Okay. Or them as a company could actually market the product to you. You have to pick up 3 of them. You guys remember, what was it, Dual Devastator back in the day? Dual Devastator had 40 cards in all hollow, and it was a completely different time, and those sold for $40 a piece. It ended up being a failure of a product at the beginning, but much later on in the product's life, it became a completely different product. It became one of the best-selling products just years later because people realized, oh, hey, we can pick up all sorts of upgrades we need in here. You have all these cheap rarity upgrades. And still to this day, this product is referenced, oh God, all the time. I think some of the big ones in there were deck lockdown still to this day, which ends up being relevant. You've just got a lot to think about within a style of product like that. So the casual player is going to be the next thing that you're going to have to think about here. So if you are a casual player watching this video, and you're like, well, Robbie, I'm not really too sure if $90 is what I want to spend. So for that $90, if you are planning to ever get competitive, $90 gets you 3 of each Mulcharmy. It gets you 3 of all the Yusei Fudo cards so that you'll be able to play the Power of Fellowship structure deck, basically. You get the beginnings of a decent plant strategy. The trade-off with the plant stuff is you've got to pick up newer plant cards. They didn't just reprint that all for you within this. They give you everything old, but I mean, the Akiza stuff was icing on a cake, man. Like, you got Garden Rose Maiden reprint in here, which, by the way, if you were planning on building anything plant-related, and I've said this countless times, before this deck's reprint, you were spending $20 on Garden Rose Maiden, which is a ridiculous number to think about. Now, if you were already picking this deck up for, the Yusei stuff in this, you're getting free Garden Rose Maidens included into the deck. Why is that a problem? Now, if you're looking at getting the new Black Rose stuff on top of it, I don't think you're going to be spending more than like $20 on top of it. Yes, it is another $20 on top of this if I want to build an Akiza deck. But the other thing is like, if you've got friends that are already picking up this product and you wanted to pick up just the Akiza stuff from here, honestly, go talk to them. I can't imagine that you wouldn't be able to get all of the Akiza stuff that you need out of this box from somebody that's already picking up 3 of them. You do not have to pick up this product for yourself if you are wanting specific parts of this. Talk to your community, talk to your friends, because there's a lot of overlap. I mean, buying 3 of these gets you 6 Black Gardens. I cannot once again imagine that you would not be able to get the bits and pieces that you need. Which brings us to the Blackwing side of things. Now, Blackwings, I mean, we speculate we'll see new Blackwing support eventually within this block. Tends to be, kind of what they've been doing. I mean, we just got Yusei, Akiza, and Jack. I cannot imagine somewhere farther down the line the Blackwing's not going to get something. But Blackwing is in the exact same category as the Akiza deck minus the new support. You can talk to your community or you can pick up what little bits and components that you need just from this. But this is only, and I'm going to once again repeat this, this is only if you are wanting just very specific pieces. you know, if you just want the Crow cards, you should be able to get those very, very easily. But this is, you know, one of the things I actually get hit with a lot is people have social anxiety about wanting to approach other people within their community, asking them if they want to get rid of this stuff. Just talk to them. I know it's hard in these sorts of things, but opening a dialogue or having a conversation or talking to one of your friends to talk to another friend, a lot of anxiety these days in regards to that. But just try it. Just hey, I'm looking for this. You'd be surprised how much your local community will take care of you. You know, especially if you want to test out something on the fun side of things, you really will be surprised. So overall here, if you are wanting the whole kit and caboodle, if you are wanting Mulch Armies, which is a gateway to playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to continue to say that because those 9 cards mean that you will be set on staples for quite some time. That's good. Also means that if you were wanting to resell some of those staples, if you buy these, I kind of have a feeling that you're going to be looking at $5, $10 on some of these Mulch Armies. I really cannot imagine a world where these cards are all gonna be very cheap, especially when a playset of Perulias alone, before the release of it coming down, those were, you know, 90 a playset as it was. So that's something to think about. The new Yusei cards, while they do look inviting for like the casual player wanting to jump in, I still very much think that, you know, it strengthens the Synchro deck and actually makes it fun. Most of this product is geared towards the casual player, all right, and even like the casual intermediate player. Also, it's another fantastic opportunity for, you know, if you're one of those people that likes to have, you know, 2-3 decks put together at the same time, you can have those common Mulch Armies to be able to do the thing. Also, right now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is getting even cheaper. You know, we just had the Thrust reprints out of the Chronicles decks, all right? These all foil decks right here, Thrust is like $3 a piece for it. So if if you're looking for Thrust to add to your collection, you're gonna have to spend another $10 on top of it. But once again, though, staples are coming down in price. This is wonderful. Out of the 3 decks, I would have to say that the Power of Fellowship deck as a pure deck is not going to feel as good as the Akiza Bramble Rose deck. I want to point that out before somebody's going to be like, well, you know, is this new stuff, you know, even good? I think the Akiza deck, see, this is tough, because the junk Synchron stuff with the new support's not all that crazy. But if you were to convert it back into a full-blowing, you know, Synchro Turbo Yusei Giga Chad, the 5,000 big level 12 Turbo Special, then that would feel like the better variant. But just out of what you're working with here, plus the DLC for the Black Rose deck, sometimes it does kind of feel like Black Rose does feel a little bit better. Now, I'm not saying that Crow is a terrible deck either, but realistically, Crow would be something that you would want to play in Genesis format, which is kind of cool, actually, because you do have 2 decks that you could do all right on a more, you know, fun-oriented level, but at the exact same time, they're giving you another deck. You're basically checking all of your marks with this. This product is freaking insane, man. Like, it really is. Like, if you are truly on the fence about this product because you don't think that it is going to be something that long-term is going to work for you, then that's fine. But I've gone through all the reasons why I think it's good, what you need to pick up to kind of adjust and go from there for, you know, the more casual side of things. But just remember, you know, if you're trying to bridge into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're getting 9 cards that are going to be absolutely a necessity in branching you out and making your life just a little bit better. And that honestly seems like a really gosh darn good product to me. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Whether or not you're for this product is fine. Those of us that think this product is insane, we know what's going on. Peace out, guys.
Patrons, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.